Hello everyone, Emery here. I've been asked to do a realistic eye drawing tutorial a lot before, so I finally wanted to give it a shot. And I'm not saying you'll be able to draw an eye immediately because that takes time and practice, but you're guaranteed to learn a thing or two by the end of this video. So without further ado, let's begin! The things we'll be using today will be a pencil to sketch, an eraser to erase our inevitable embarrassing mistakes, Faber-Castell Polychromos colored pencils to color, a white gel pen to add the highlights, some of the Spam Pastel, and our hands. I'm firstly freehand sketching everything I see in the reference picture. You can use a gridding technique to get the proportions right, but I only like to do that when I'm drawing portraits. The keyword here is sketch everything exactly how you see it in the reference picture. Then I immediately began coloring. In this case, I'm starting easy with just adding the black tones. As you can tell, if I just only see black on one part, I color it solid black. But if I see other colors blended to it, I pretty much just roughly add some black on the paper. And then, by the way, this is very important, I roughly add the rest of the colors I see in the photo on top of the roughly added black. Now keep the following in mind, because boy is this a technique I use in order to get some sexy ass blending in my drawings. Saying that, at the end of laying down all the colors, I use the main color I see, brown in this case, to blend everything together. And if that doesn't work, I can just use a gray marker to mix them all together. And there we go, the pupil is smooth as a baby butt. I'm doing some touch-ups on the iris to get that reflective kind of illusion. Now for the reflective part of the eye, you're going to color in every color you see in the reference picture and blend it all with a cool gray color. In this reflection, my pupil reflects my upper lashes, so with a black marker I draw curvy, pointy lines. For the sclera, which is the white part of the eye, I began with pinkish purpley veins first. These veins are wavy and random, so you can't go wrong with them. Then I roughly layered down cool and warm grays, and some blue tones of course for more depth. The sclera might seem white to you, but it's actually a mixture of pinks, purples, greys and blues. As you can see, I blended all the colors together using a white colored pencil for a smoother look, and then went over the veins to give the some veins are behind the sclera and some are closer to the surface illusion. Now I'm just kind of like adding some touch-ups, like making it more 3D with shadows, more blending maybe, some more highlights, and all that good stuff, you know, to make it look 3D as fuck. To be honest, I have no idea how to do the skin, that's why I'm using my pastels on the first layer, but on the first layer only. If you don't have the pastels, what you can do is you can just use the same technique that we've been using since the beginning. Now yeah, so the skin is just up to you. You can use all kinds of colors you see on the skin, making sure that you're using your darks and the shadows and crevices and lighter tones in your highlights. When using brown for the eyelid crevice, that's what I call it, you can blend it with the skin using flesh tones similar to that of brown, going lighter and lighter as you blend with the actual skin. Here's a pro tip. Make sure you're coloring in all directions before blending on smooth areas, in which case you can color in circular motions. And also, color in directions of where the skin is flexing. For example, the area below the eye curves downwards in subtle lines. I'm now adding details and layers of colors and then blending. I am adding details and then blending. I am adding colors and then blending, and then blending, and then more blending, and then more and more blending. And it may seem like a lot of work, and it is, but like best things take time. You may be asking yourself, why does this bitch keep moving the paper around? I can't see shit. But girl, trust me, like you are in charge of the paper, not vice versa. So if you're going to be more comfortable drawing upside down, then do you girl, because I'm doing me too. And finally, to draw the lashes and eyebrow hairs, I draw quick and curvy lines. As you can see on the screen, I then thicken them at the bottom. It may not make sense as I say it, but like if you are really focusing on watching it, then you'll understand what I'm doing. And that's it. I hope I was able to explain myself. If I didn't, I really don't give a shit. No, I'm just kidding, of course I do. If you guys didn't understand anything, you can rewatch the video and learn by watching my hand this time. Yeah, my name is Emre Suner, and I will see you next time. Bye!